Do I have a story and some experience to bestow upon you this evening? I'm going to give you a little bit of background context to exactly how I came about being able to provide you this biblical knowledge that I'm going to give you. I'm actually holding a Bible right now. We're not going to get too religious on you. We're just going to stay Christ-like. Remember, the truth will set you free, right? The first step is confessing that you have a problem. That's a whole nother tangent, really. That's not what this is about. I just got some good knowledge and wisdom that I want to share. I can't keep it to myself. I really can't. So what I have found in my personality type is I have a lot of energy around 4 to 7 p.m., which was back in the day, the times that I would plot or plan to do worldly acts, or I would plan to go out with friends and just get into trouble because I knew that I was going to have a splurge of energy around those times. So now what I have implemented is prayer. In the times that I know that I'm going to have lots of energy, I'll go pray instead. And it's been doing works. I'm telling you, the word that I got today was amazing, but it all started with a practice that I implemented recently, which is just studying a little bit of the Bible in the morning. So if you will, just lend your ear for me for a second. I just want to go over 1 of John. I want to give you exactly the recap, and I want to jump into the vision because the vision for 2022 has actually come early, and it's amazing. 1 of John, I'm going to just read a small highlighted part. It says, he exhorted his readers to do several things: to walk in the light with God and fellow Christians, to confess their sins, to love God and others, to purify themselves from worldly lusts, and to follow the Spirit in truth. That's where I'm going to stop right there. What did I gain from this context and from the 1 of John? And what I gained from this is John goes in to talk about how the Antichrist is already on earth. So what I gained from this and what I want to bestow on you is there are going to be temptations that take place that we are already aware of. We know if we go to certain places or listen to certain things or watch certain things that certain temptations are going to come. So what that means is we have all authority to be able to bond those, and we have the ability to get past those. And what John is telling us is he is all about joy and spreading the word of joy and telling us how to get to just a blissful lifestyle. And again, I don't want to get religious on you. I want to stay Christ-like. So moral of that story is just be aware that the Antichrist is already here, meaning that, things are crazy. So just anticipate them and guard your mind and guard your heart from that in advance. Be ready to have a little bit of friction when it comes to staying pure, and you'll be good. But I want to go into some new stuff that I discovered, and it was during prayer is when I didn't get it in the exact moment. I knew I had to split my time up differently. So recently I've been spending, for the last year in 2021 during this whole pandemic, I went through some times where it was very hard on my business and I wasn't able to pay a lot of attention to it. But then I went on a spike to where I didn't talk to really anybody that wasn't involved in real estate or wasn't an active client looking. And what that did was it really separated me from a lot of my friends. It really separated me from a lot of my family members. It made me look like I was a stuck-up type of person when that's the exact opposite. Just working very hard with my head down is what I thought. I try to stay focused in and listening to Eric Thomas. If you're familiar with him, he's a motivational speaker. In my opinion, he's one of the greatest in the world. But that's what I was doing. And in this prayer, it was so amazing because really a whole workload was taken off me, and it was because I got to find out that I don't have to stress, I don't have to lose hair, I don't have to have high blood pressure due to stress in my business and just working on people that are actively looking for houses. My time was split. I was told by a higher power that I was going to be able to work less. It was not necessarily work less or not work at all, but I was not going to be stressful. The weight was going to be taken off my shoulders when I do go to work, meaning I don't have to work all day from 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. That's not the case anymore. I just have to wake up, just have to do my priming for my mindset in the morning, and then just do work enough to take care of putting food on the table. So that's all I have to do in the evenings. It's time for fellowship. So I'm getting back actively talking to my friends, talking to family members, just getting involved with people who don't feel the best. They have illnesses, sicknesses, disabilities, mental illnesses. They've got just problems that surface in everyday life. So I want to communicate back with the people. I want to show up to people's houses. I want to break bread with people. I want to accept their beverage. I want to bring beverages to their house. So I was able to get that back, which is a huge part of me. And that came through the prayer that I'm telling you about that I participate in, or that I do actually on my own behind closed doors. And I also just want to go over how this helps my focus too. And this could help you if you want more clarity, if you are looking for a way that you can hone in on your goals, get more results, work less, drop the burdens. What I'm able to do now is I'm able to focus a lot more clearly on priorities. So this could be done with simple meditation. I take it. I used to meditate a little bit and it did similar things. It's just isolating your thoughts so they're not all congested together and you're not thinking about too much at one time, which is a little bit of overload is what I found. So when you are able to isolate problems and ideas and just kind of get everything off your plate and go into a state of just rest and meditation. For me, it's prayer. What that's done is enhance my focus. I now know exactly who I'm looking for in my business. I know the community. I know the group of people who I'm supposed to be targeting. I know my workload doesn't have to be a super stressful thing anymore either. And I also was able to gain back the fellowship that I have with the community and just my friends and family, and connect and just really be intimate as friends with my people again. That all came from setting time aside instead of doing crazy acts and drinking myself to death and doing all these other crazy things. Just spending time alone with the Lord. Again, this could be meditation for you or whatever the case is. Was able to just dramatically increase my confidence in my business, in my personal life, and all my relationships. And I got this revelation when I was actually on the treadmill just recently. Like, it just happened to me where I'm just like, wow, I completely understand now that I'm supposed to be creating fellowship with people and not worrying about minuscule things, not worrying about a pre-approval letter. I'm supposed to be paying attention to people through a different lens and focusing on a different want and need that these people have. This is how you connect things all together. This would have never happened if you continue on this, let me grind this out, this grinding. It's like you're grinding yourself down to little shreds, like the coffee that you drink. You're grinding yourself down into you're a coffee bean, and now you're ready to be sipped up by the next person who's relaxed and laid back and just having a great time. These people are living in joy and harmony. They find pleasure in drinking tea. You know what I mean? I had a chai latte today, which was amazing because we were able to help out a family get into a home. God bless that family. Really, really great people. And I just wanted to get on here again to show you that I'm a human. I am a independent contractor. And if you are pursuing a lifestyle like this, if you are just starting, or even if you have been doing this for a while, you can definitely agree with me. So spiritually, we'll high five to that, fist bump. And you guys have a great evening. I wish you guys well and plenty of blessings. And I will see you on the next one. May peace be with you.